Neurological crossroads: how the brain processes pain signals and triggers protective reflexive responses. We trace the electric betrayal of a sudden burn, mapping how nociceptors ignite a lightning-fast descent toward the dorsal horn. We dissect this split-second negotiation where the spinal cord bypasses conscious thought, triggering a defensive withdrawal before the thalamus even translates the chemical scream of tissue damage into perceived agony. Your hand touches a scorching stovetop, but you've already pulled away before you even feel the heat. How did your body react to a threat your conscious mind didn't even process yet? Today, we are mapping the lightning-fast journey of a chemical scream as it bypasses your brain to save your skin. This was not a mere reflex, it was a military-grade rescue operation directed by your spinal cord behind the brain's back. In a fraction of a second, your body fought a silent, lightning-fast battle to save you from a third-degree burn. Here is the dramatic, step-by-step breakdown of those critical milliseconds where survival eclipses conscious thought. Act 1: The chemical scream in the dark. Imagine your skin cells as peaceful civilians going about their day. Suddenly, an invasive thermal enemy breaches the perimeter. The TRPV1 tripwires, these specialized protein channels act like heat-sensitive detonators. The millisecond the surface temperature crosses 43 degrees Celsius 109 degrees Fahrenheit, these channels open violently. The ion flood, sodium and calcium ions flood into the cell, transforming raw physical heat into a high-voltage electrical, chemical scream. No time to waste, this electrical action potential does not wait for a formal meeting or parental permission from the brain. It is born as a direct, high-priority military command, built to sprint. Act 2: The Greyhound and the Tortoise. The emergency signal does not travel along a single highway. Instead, it splits into two distinct neural pathways with drastically different missions and speeds. A-delta fibers, the flash. These thick pipelines are heavily insulated with myelin armor. This insulation allows the electrical signal to literally leap forward at an astonishing 30 meters per second. Its sole command is, evacuate now, process later. C-fibers, the slow historian. These are ancient, thin, and unmyelinated pathways. They trudge along at a sluggish 1 meter per second. They carry the detailed report of the damage, the throbbing, burning, agonizing ache. By the time they arrive, the immediate danger is already over. Act 3: The Spinal Inversion. This is the climax of the drama. The A-delta signal hits the butterfly-shaped gray matter of your spinal cord, triggering an immediate, localized coup d'état that completely bypasses the brain. The interneuron overlord, a tiny, localized neuron, intercepts the message. Recognizing an existential crisis, it completely bypasses the brain's chain of command, taking absolute executive authority over your limbs. The dual command. The interneuron fires two opposite, perfectly synchronized commands to your arm muscles in the exact same microsecond through a process called reciprocal inhibition. The pull and release, it fires an excitatory signal ordering your biceps to contract violently. Simultaneously, it fires an inhibitory chemical signal to completely paralyze and relax your triceps. If both muscles contracted at once, your arm would lock up, and your hand would remain trapped on the scorching stove. Act 4. The brain wakes up late. Your hand is already high in the air, flying away from the danger zone. Only now does the slower signal finally scale the spinothalamic tract to reach your cerebral cortex. Delayed awareness, your brain finally processes the data and thinks, ouch. That was hot. The glitch in time, you experience a bizarre chronological glitch. You realize you jumped, cursed, or pulled away a full second before you actually felt the physical pain. Your conscious mind was merely a spectator. Your silent, automated nervous system lived a split second in the future to keep you alive.